right, Mary Ann and Bert, why did you decide to do the Kellerman Lorimer Hall project?
I wasn't real wise. We had done 6 other buildings prior to that, well, 5 prior to that, and we were with a real estate person that was going to volunteer to be on a committee and help us, and she said, now tell me what all you have, where are all of your, and I said, well, we're this and this, and we're this and this, and then she said, why haven't you considered the city hall? And I said, because it would kill me. I'm too old and it's too big and we don't have the money and it would kill me. We don't want that. And she just promptly scheduled an appointment for the next day with us saying, no, positive, me saying that. Bert had brought it up several times and I smashed it. So we looked the next day and the real estate person said, what you need to do is write a love letter to the city. So we did write a letter explaining what we were going to do and why we thought it was important and it was going to be a fine museum and blah, 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 and made the offer. And they didn't take it, but they counter-offered within 24 hours. So it was too late. I mean, we were in it before we realized, and we made that offer that day she showed us the building. So we're such gullible fools for architecture, that when we'd go through it and see all those wonderful things, and we knew about the architect, and we have the original drawings, the original floor plans, everything about it was positive, other than the fact that it's too big for 2 80-year-olds to take on. So we shouldn't have done it, but we did do it. But we love it. We've had people reach out to volunteer to help fundraise. We've had people reach out as volunteers, as docents. I'm gathering docents again right now, so I need them. But the town has been so supportive, and the city was so supportive. So the $3,600 a month utility bill is scary. Everything you look at is $100,000, $200,000. So it's way bigger than we can handle alone. But collectively, it's going to be a beautiful project. So we're glad we did it.
Well, how do you feel about the importance of Old Town Cape's revitalization work to our downtown community?
That's really a soft spot right now because, as you know, that neighborhood group, the main one in Missouri, we wrote for a grant and they gave us the grant and they gave us $50,000 to do tuck pointing of the chimneys and painting on the outside and replacement of some light fixtures. And with that $50,000, we got the outside of the building sort of conquered this last summer before another horrible winter. This is our 2nd year, I guess, to be in it. So it was most appreciated and very important. I have connections with downtown neighborhood groups from way back in the 80s when my historic preservation students would come and spend all kinds of time in my office. And then some of them took jobs with neighborhood groups all over. One of them still is an extremely influential one up north. So, and I still see them all the time. I've kept in touch with all those kids. So I knew about it back then, but I know how different it was then from what it is now. And having gone to the conference last year, it's amazing. It's far better than I think they used to be and far better than I expected. So it's critically important.
It means everything. I mean, it is, it's the heart and soul of Cape and the region, I think. Its early history goes back, obviously, before we were a state. The early history of Missouri is mainly along the Mississippi. It's important that we know, I think, a little more about our background and our history, and I find it sometimes that people don't really realize how important this area was.
And I think it's partly important to us because we've lived downtown from 1971. So when we bought downtown, it was hardly downtown, everything was going west and it was a terrifying time. And there was nothing around any of the buildings that we bought, nothing was occupied. So to me, the fact that Old Town Cape is now a wonderful walk downtown, visit businesses downtown, has happened in our lifetime. in our 54 years since we bought the house on the hill.
Awards are wonderful in the sense that I think they're a validation of some of the things you're doing. And so we're always happy when we receive an award because it makes us think that maybe we're doing some things that matter and people are interested in and approve of. And so we hope to keep winning awards. I don't know if that will happen, but we want to keep doing some of the things we're doing and trying to make hopefully things better and help us have a better appreciation of our history.
And I think it broadens our reputation with people. It helps us get more support, more volunteers, more, because they know what we're doing and they appreciate it and thank us for it. So I think it's a good thing. We received a grant from the Missouri Humanities Council again for $25,000 to do events for the 250th birthday. So Jennifer Kottner wrote for that grant, does a great job. That's the third one that she's gotten for us. But we are doing monthly programs on topical areas like Black history or women's history. And then our big thing is at the end, outside under tents with a huge music thing, which will be in June. So that $25,000 will pay for all of our expenses, for bringing people here, for hiring speakers.
The finale on the
Yes.
will be a young man named James Hogg.
James Lyndon Hogg, who is a historian and a storyteller and a musician, plays everything from the bagpipes to pianos to guitars to violins to harmonicas to, he's wonderful.
And it will be a review of 250 years of American music.
So we're very honored to have that. And that is an important thing. When you love architecture and you see all these wonderful things around, and typically they're going for a good price, except it takes 3 times the money to restore them as you paid, but it still is hard to pass up because our town has those buildings and hasn't demoted and demolished everything.